The one thing I am going to warn you about, though, with this vibrato, regardless of what style of vibrato it is, when you're doing anything that is moving up and down, anything that is vertical, is that you have to be careful if you keep crossing the line. Like right now, this is the pitch that I'm looking for. That note right now is D. Okay? When I pull, the string no longer is giving me a D pitch. It's giving me something sharp, something higher than the D pitch. And as I release it, it becomes D again. If I was to pull the string and then shoot up above that D and push towards the ceiling, I'm never actually getting the D pitch. So if I go and I just move back and forth, what's happening is my D pitch is sitting in the middle and I'm pulling, so I'm down here, and then I'm pushing, so I'm up here. So the problem is that the listener is never getting the D sound. And so that's a really weird kind of sound because, again, the ear isn't able to grasp on to the sound of the root. See what I'm saying? Now, again, that doesn't mean it couldn't be cool. It could be the greatest thing ever if you can make it work. But the goal for you is being able to figure out how to use this effectively in your playing. Don't worry about breaking the rules until you figure out what the rules are. Once you get that established, then go in and start figuring out what feels most comfortable for you. So, circular vibrato. Real subtle movement back and forth. Okay, very much a rock style of vibrato, but simply adding a little bit more of that horizontal effect at the same time. So, kind of a unique thing. If you're interested in hearing a real accurate and effective circular vibrato, check out Steve Vai sometime. He has some really great stuff on circular vibrato, and it's really he's really good at it. I have a tendency to just do more pulling of that as I'm playing. And then what I do is I simply manipulate how wide or small or fast or slow I want those vibratos as I'm playing. Now, as we're talking about the circular vibrato and kind of the effect that it has, what I want you to think about a little bit now, there's another effect I want you to look at. It's called the locked tempo vibrato. And what's really neat about this, and we can call it all sorts of things, but basically what I'm doing is I'm obeying the tempo of the song. So if I was playing over something that was going, my two choices with any vibrato is to figure out whether or not I want my vibrato to reflect the tempo of that song, or I want it to just be a natural vibrato. So if I was playing and I went like this, here's my rhythm. I'm doing a vibrato in the speed, that locked tempo of the rhythm of the drum. So if the drum